Are you ready? Let's talk about money! Assalamu alaikum! I'm Nadia Badahab and this video is about the history of Egyptian banknotes. The story of Egyptian banknotes starts in 1899. It was the 3rd of April, according to the Central Bank of Egypt, that there was a decree that Egypt start making notes via England. Yep, they were printed in London, England by a company called Bribery and Wilkinson. This company also etched and printed a lot of other currencies and official documents and certificates. A few years after, in 1916, for some reason, there's a few banknotes which were printed in another company called Thomas de la Rue, as well as another print house called Barclay and Fry. What? In London again. These were the banknotes in 1922. That's when the British kind of gave back Egypt. They still had a hold on the Suez Canal and still continued printing the banknote. The banknotes added a little bit more colour. On this note, you can see that the National Bank of Egypt had their initials NBE designed in the middle. Then we come to 1926. This is one of my favourite banknotes. I was quite impressed when I found out this research. 1926 is when you see the first ever portrait of someone. Who could it be? This is the guy. Who is he? He is called Idris al-Falah or al-Falah or Amma Idris. Story is, previously before King Fouad I, his brother was the ruler of Egypt. He unfortunately died and gave the throne to his son, but his son refused. So that made his brother Fouad I the king. Idris, the servant to Fouad I, actually told Fouad that one day you will be king. And it happened. So in honor of him, he was put on the banknote. 1930, that's when Egypt started printing their own banknotes. Woohoo! On the 23rd of April 1930, Egypt started creating their own banknotes. The National Bank of Egypt had built a printing house next to the pyramids shaped like a sphinx. Now this is information I found, but I have found no pictures and no real credible sources, but I want to see pictures. Is this real, a sphinx-shaped print house? Then we come to 1942. Now this is about Egyptian banknotes not printed in Egypt and not actually used. They were printed in Italy by the Italians. These 50 million banconota were sent to Libya in July the 16th, 1942, ready to infiltrate Egypt. But they didn't make it. The British found them and burnt them. A few survive, and you'll see them in auctions that were just picked by soldiers. Can you imagine? Lira Egyptiana. 1946. This is the banknote of 1946. It includes King Farouk and some cherubs and a fountain.
This man is the Nile. This marble statue is currently in the Museo Vaticane. You'll see the Sphinx is representative of Egypt, and it also includes crocodile, little babies, and more babies.
Then we come to 1952. You know what it is. This was when Egypt went through a revolution to get rid of the royalty. And when you get rid of the royalty, you need to get rid of them on the banknotes. So we needed a revamp. Yeah, that's it. That's all that happened. Just replaced the king with a previous king, very old king, Tutankhamun. I never know how to say it. Tutankhamun, Tutankhamun. 1962, Egypt was officially out of the sterling era. And so these notes were created to celebrate Egypt standing on its own 2 feet. 1976 to 77, not quite sure, but the £20 was introduced. Yay, welcome, £20, welcome. Okay, are you ready for 1978? Are you ready? The £100 was issued and it looked like this. A little bit colourful, a little bit jazzy with the pastelish colours. I mean, I don't remember what it looked like because I wasn't born, but this is the picture. Let's see the reverse. Oh boy, it turns weird. Yes, it's this. It's vertical. One side horizontal, one side vertical. What is going on? You might remember this in 2007. That's when Egypt introduced the £200 note. Most recently in 2011, that's when the coins were introduced to replace the banknotes of the 25 piastres, Roba Gni, Nus Gni, and the Gni. They wanted to get rid of them. They didn't get rid of them hard enough. I still have them. And we come to now, where Egypt is creating a new administrative when are they gonna give it a name? A new administrative capital. No. A new administrative capital. Please stand by whilst Nadia resets herself. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. العاصمة إدارية is where Egypt is creating a new capital, where the company GND, I'm not going to say that name, is creating a print house, and they recently shared pictures. It was supposed to look like this. It looks like this. They are a German company based in Munich with many years of experience of printing security banknotes and IDs. I think they did make the Egyptian ID, or help me. 2020 is supposed to be the year that the company is creating polymer banknotes. Not sure about the deadline, but I hope it's happening soon, and I hope the design is worth the wait. This is part of a mini series I made about Egyptian banknotes. If you want to see more, make sure to click that subscribe button, give it a like, and comment below. Maybe you want me to do it about coins. Salam.